Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool Lineman's Buttset, a TS22, and this is Dave's equipment from Maine. And this is the initial checkout of this really cool Buttset. Dave's got a note with this unit, and he's talking about there is no functions with this unit. So basically, he suspects it's the primary battery, because when the primary battery is bad, which is a 3-volt battery, there will be no functions. You cannot get dial tone, you won't be able to dial out. So that's an indication that it's the primary battery. And we will troubleshoot to make sure that it is the primary battery. Because when this unit came in and we started an initial troubleshooting process, we connected this unit up to a line and we got dial tone. But when we turned the unit on, it was in the amplification mode on the low setting. There's 3 settings of amplification with this unit: low, medium, and high. And the unit had been in the low mode amplification, and I'm not sure how long that it was in that mode. So it was just sitting in the amplification mode. We will be troubleshooting the entire Buttset while it's in the shop. We have a lot of work that needs to be done. We want to get a start on this unit. We'll go ahead and take some still pictures of this really cool TS22, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the troubleshooting and repairing process. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're finished up with our repairs and conversion to this TS22. We replaced the primary battery and installed a battery socket so that you can easily replace the primary battery at any time. And so we want to talk about a little bit of what went on with this unit. The reason why this unit turned on when we unpacked it from the box was because Dave installed a really strong, good quality 9-volt battery for the amplification. And what happens is the 9-volt battery is supposed to only be for the amplification stages. The 3-volt battery, which is the primary battery, is supposed to be what turns on the latch for the processor to allow the unit to work. Otherwise, if the primary battery is bad, you will get no functions whatsoever. So that's a pretty good indication. And if you have any luck at all, it'll be your primary battery, and once you change it, you'll be back in business. But in reality, what happens, even though the 2 circuits are supposed to be separate, they're really not. They're intertwined. And if you have a strong 9-volt battery connected up to the unit and you accidentally go into the amplification mode it will sit there and bleed into the circuit and saturate the circuit with power, which will usually enable you to go ahead and unlock the latch, and the unit will work even with a bad primary battery. Now, that's not always the case, but from experience with these units, I have seen this before. And also, the same difference is if your 9-volt battery is drained down because you're accidentally in the amplification mode, then once the 9-volt battery wears down, it can start working on draining the 3-volt battery. So there's a give and take on both sides. Now, in this case, since the 9-volt battery bled into the circuitry and enabled the latch to unlock, and you could turn the unit on and all the functions were working, eventually that 9-volt battery would have wore down, and then you'd be back to getting no signals or no functions at all. The primary battery only has less than a volt in it, so it was basically bad. I'll go ahead and start the ring cycle. We're going to let that go a couple times and we'll give you some dial tone. I'll let it go one more time and we'll give you some dial tone. Turn the unit on. You can see a red LED indicator light, and that indicates that you're in the wrong polarity. You're on the line, but wrong polarity. So now what we want to do is try our amplification. That'd be low, medium, and high. Your indicator light will come back once the amplification is turned off. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. We're going to go ahead and dial our numbers out. I'm going to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the unit. If you watch that red light on the analyzer, that's 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. We're going to go ahead and turn our unit off. Now that we know that this unit is ringing in on a ring cycle, we're dialing out. We have transmit and receive, and our amplification is working. We want to go ahead and take the line cord and move it over to a line out, and we'll call it time and temp number. Go ahead and give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call.
The time and temperature is coming up after this. We want to thank you for calling our time and temperature service, and to make a request. Please tell your friends and family about us. We want to provide this service to as many people as we can. Today is Wednesday, March 4th. The current time, 6:05 p.m. and the temperature, 45 degrees.
We want to make sure that our amplification is off. Now that we know that this really cool TS22 Lineman's Buttset has been repaired and converted, we can return this unit back to Dave, and he can start using this TS22 in the field once again. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.